Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta make sure I'm live before I go on a tangent. I'm shaking right now. Holy shit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. This can't be real life. Is it really? Oh my god. I don't know where to start. I really don't know where to start. Oh my god. Juan Soto is a New York Met. Juan Soto is a New York fucking Met. Holy shit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it still. Wow. It has been a long time coming. It has all of the pain, misery, every little thing about rooting for this team. Holy crap. I feel like oh my god. We deserve this, Mets fans. We deserve all of this for all of the pain, the annoying garbage that we've had to deal with from other fan bases laughing. Where are the haters at right now that were laughing it up, saying no way the Mets are going to get Juan Soto ever? Why would he go play for that loser franchise? Why would he want to do any of that? He's here for 15 years. I'm going to cry. Oh my god. The Mets just got a top 5 player in baseball to play with Francisco Lindor, and they still got work to be done. Obviously, this offseason is far from over, but I do not want to think about that for a second right now. A 15-year deal, $765 million. Not my money. Don't care. Record-breaking deal. And he is officially a New York Met. Wow. Source, the source, Zook, I love you, man. I love you, Zook. I thought that it was going to hit 800 million when there was that report. I thought the Mets were going to land him at 800 million when I saw that. I was in shock when I saw the notification that he even came here. The Yankees offered $760 for 16 years and he's a Met. Wow. He was always a Met. He was always a Met then. That's gotta hurt for Yankee fans. Wow. $760 for 16 years. He must have wanted the AAV more, maybe. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know where to begin. Like, do I need to do this like a normal reaction, normal breakdown of a player signing? Because usually I go in depth of the stats, go in depth of the numbers, go in depth with all that stuff. Do I need to do that? Like, seriously, do I need to do that? Because does this guy need an introduction? It's Juan freaking Soto. I mean, I'll read numbers for the sake of reading numbers, just so we could foam at the mouth even more that this guy's going to be playing baseball for our favorite team for a decade and a half. I'm going to cry, man. I'm seriously going to cry. 157 games last year. Oh my god, I'm shaking still. 41 home runs in that bandbox of a ballpark. Might drop boo freaking who, because they'll still give you like 100 plus RBIs, which he had 109 last year, tying what he did in 2023. 129 walks, usually in the top, leading the league in walks, a 288 average, a 419 on base percentage. The guy gets on base nonstop. He lives to be on base. A 569 slugging percentage, a 989 OPS, an OPS plus of 178, and finished top 3 in MVP voting. It's beautiful. I want to see. Is that true? There was an opt-out after 5 years. 75 million signing bonus with this one. The source had it. The source had it, Duke. I cannot believe it. He left for an extra 5 million. That's what it is. Wow. Yeah, Igor's contract's child's play. All right. Let's get a little real here. And by the way, Steve Cohen, I'll put my hands up. I will put my hands up. They're not playing my song, but I'll put my hands up and tell you right now, I owe Steve Cohen an apology because I was ready to go ballistic at the thought of him not going the extra mile to get him. I was ready to go ape shit. And I genuinely thought the whole way through he was going to be a Yankee. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. I really thought he was going to go back to the Yankees. And Steve Cohen, I owe him an apology. Do I need to even introduce, even though I'll give him some credit. I mean, he was in the meetings, but the man in the seats, David Stearns, obviously had some sort of play because he probably sees David Stearns is here and knows that this is going to be a winning culture. And now they have the foundation with him and Lindor for the next decade hitting 1 and 2. And then you figure out the rest of the way. Whether it's going to be Vientos developing and continue to take a step forward. Bringing back Pete Alonso. Brandon Nimmo hitting somewhere in that top of the order. Man, I'm so fired up right now. I need to, right now, go to Baseball Savant and pull up his page to even, just to, again, add to it. Add to the fact that I am so fired up right now. Oh my god, the jersey swap of him and Lindor together. I love this. I also have... Oh my god. Sorry, I'm pulling up his Savant page right now. I just found an old tweet of some Yankee fan in my reply saying Met fans thinking about Soto all the time when he isn't even coming. I'm crying. What happened? What happened? Anyway, let's see Juan Soto's Baseball Savant page, even though, again, we don't need an introduction here, do we? And he's only 26 years old. Oh my god. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Batting run value, 100th percentile. Base running, we're not going to look at that, right? And same with his OAA. We don't got to look at that. but oh my god, 100th percentile in xWOBA, expected batting average, expected slugging, 99th percentile, 98th percentile in average exit velo, 99th percentile in barrel percentage, hard hit percentage, 99th, bat speed. Oh my god, everything's in the red. Everything is in the red. I'll send you the link, Matt. I gotta get you on. Shame on me. I'm sorry. I got impatient and went live as quickly as possible. I'm really sorry, Matt. Let me find. Where's your thing? Where the hell is your Twitter? Why can't I find your Twitter? I could always search it. I don't know what I'm doing. But we're gonna get Matt on because he might be. I don't know. You might not be more stable than me right now with because my emotions right now. I'm on cloud 9.5 right now. I am all the way on the fucking moon right now. There's an opt-out after 5 years. That makes sense. So that sucks about it. But everybody replying right now. I guess I gotta go to Citi Field for the team store, though. I gotta go to the team store because I replied to them saying sign Soto and I'll show up. Matt, we did it, man. We fucking did it.
I said it. I said it.
You had it all along.
Trust in Cohen. Trust in Cohen. This was the guy to go get, and he delivered. And you know what? When you come at the king, you better not fucking miss. You see this T-shirt right here, Evan? You see this T-shirt? You better not fucking miss.
Dude, you better be rocking that all season next year. You have to now.
I gotta get a shirt now. New York right there. The king of New York delivered. We asked. We stayed patient. There were some doubts. Got a little scary at points, but he came through. He came through. I can't wait. Going to the home opener next year against the Blue Jays. And when Howie Rose is out on that field doing the lineup introductions, and when we hear Francisco Lindor, and then right after we hear welcome to Queens, number 22, Juan Soto. I can't believe it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you just made me
playing right field, number 22, Juan Soto.
The clock struck 12 just now. Oh my god. Wait, I want to see if I could get this up on stream right now. Because I got something really funny, actually. If you guys want something funny, I could give you something funny. If I could get this video up, let me see.
God, when I saw the Heyman tweet drop, and like I was literally on my phone, so I saw it right away when it came through. And I was like,
oh, I've been glued to my phone, refreshing every minute, pretty much.
First when I saw it, I had to fucking make sure it was a real account. So I tapped on the profile picture. I'm like, don't fuck with me now. And I can't believe it.
All right, let's see if I could get this up. All right. You guys want something funny to watch that we could laugh at? Please tell me it's saved. Did it not save? I don't think it's saved the way I needed it to. Hang on. Give me a second. It's taking me longer to get saved than I want to, but...
And you know what?
Keep talking right now. Keep talking, man, while I get this up.
There's an opt-out after the 5th year. I don't care. Because you know what? If Soto's opting out after year 5 of that contract, something good probably fucking happened. Something good happened. that he thinks he can go out
Something
there and
good
get
or
even
either
more money.
terribly wrong.
Yeah.
And I hope that it's the first part. But here you go. Let's let this load, and then I will play you guys something that we could all sit back, because I had this one saved in the bookmarks for a very long time. Ever since it dropped, I'm trying to buy time. Here we go. Ever since this video dropped from SNY, I had this saved in the bookmarks. You guys ready?
Could Juan Soto end up in Queens?
No, not a chance.
Absolutely not. Steve Cohen, he's got all the money in the world.
He doesn't have the winning culture.
He's got no winning culture, nothing compared to George Steinbrenner and Hal Steinbrenner in the Yankees.
No. There's a bridge that connects Queens and Bronx. That side is where he's staying.
Do you think Juan Soto could end up in Queens at the end of this year?
For the Mets?
Yes.
No. No way. No. He's here for the rest of it.
Even with a blank check, Soto will not sign with the Mets. He will be in a Yankees jersey. Steinbrenner,
You know,
The last guy especially, I really hope is miserable right now. I really hope he's crying the most right now out of anyone.
Even without a blank check, well, does he know that he left $5 million that he took? It was only a $5 million difference, which is the fucking crazy thing.
I thought it was gonna have to take like 20 or 50, and he fucking came here anyway. He really wanted to actually be here the whole way through, and Boris, my man, dap me up, brother. Dap me up. I owe Boris the biggest apology in the world, because it really seems like I'm so convinced that he was part of the reason that Soto came here. It seemed like the whole way through he wanted to push it. And I think something correlates with what I texted in the group chat yesterday, because I think that the Mets now, because there was that report, I forgot who even started it, about how Pete Alonso's chances of returning to the Mets are higher if Soto signs with the Mets. My reasoning behind that, and it took me till yesterday to figure it out, but my reasoning was, okay, you are going to have to negotiate with Boris again, and I think Boris knows Steve Cohen will give Pete Alonso the most money, just like with Soto. So I think Boris really wants Soto to be a Met, because he knows he's going to get to double dip now with Pete Alonso, and Pete Alonso is going to come back. That's just my galaxy brain theory, but
we've done a couple podcasts now in the off season, but I've always stayed positive that the Mets will get this done, just because Cohen had to do it. But the part that really pushed me over the edge to where my confidence level rise even more was when the Heyman article dropped yesterday, where he talked about both bids happening, where he said the Mets were at 730, Yanks were at 710. To me, I'm like, okay, if he really wanted to be a Yankee, like, the gap is so close to at this point, why not just go to Hal Steinbrenner internally and say, listen, Hal, it's only a $20 million difference. Get me to 730 and I'm a Yankee. But I'm like, why make this go out public when you know that if Steve Cohen sees 20 million difference, that he'll probably have to up his offer even more. So that was the first part, because even if you remember what Yamamoto did last year, Yamamoto got Cohen to 325 to $325 million. He then went back to the Dodgers internally and said, listen, match this, I'm a Dodger. And that's what happened. The fact that that league specifically came out about the 20 million difference in contracts, I believe that, that's what just got Cohen over the edge. I think he was going to do that anyway, but I think Boris just wanted to make sure, because if you looked at the Yankee offer at 710, it already was the most money. It beat Ohtani's contract by 10 million, and it beat the AAV by like 600K if you're not factoring into the Ohtani deferrals, because his is just a 46 million CBT thing on the payroll. So I'm like 2 and 2 are not adding up here. If he really wants to be a Yankee, like, why make this public? And look, at this point now, I don't give a shit, because I'm gonna be seeing this guy minimum 5 years, maximum 15 years playing in right field or DHing for the Mets at Citi Field. So I don't care. Welcome to Queens, Juan. Welcome to Queens.
Dude, and wow, Andy Martinez said the Yankees were certain to get Soto until about 2 hours ago. I really wonder what changed. I wonder if it had to do with either the signing bonus or if it had to do with just a last minute change of heart. Like maybe there was a last minute change of heart. Like, I mean, I don't care how it happened because he's here. So to me, it's meaningless. But the fact that it changed that quickly, man.
I think it was probably all about just getting over that 50 million AAV mark. Because with this contract, it's 51 million AAV with the Mets, and I think because the Yankees offered him 760 for 16 years. That was their offer, so that's divide that. Yeah, that's 47.5 million. I think the AAV got him over the edge. The fact that it was over 50 million.
Yeah, I think it was the AAV, and I think the signing bonus they increased. I have a feeling they increased the signing bonus. Zook, I'm sorry that I even like questioned for a second anything because I'll tell you right now, Zook was DMing me, telling me that he was hearing things, and I was like, okay. Zook, I love you, man. Like I'm close with you. I love you.
Zook had the inside scoop.
All I'm saying.
Zook
but I will. Zook, all I'm telling you right now, though, is that I had my doubts because I was worried with the media. You convinced me though, towards the end here when you were like, "Why the fuck are you believing the media? Like the media is just gonna put out what agents and teams want to hear, this and that." Zook had this. He told me 65 75 million signing bonus.
He told you those specific details?
I'll send you the DM. I shit you not.
That's fucking crazy. Maybe Zook was speaking to Adrian Mendoza a little bit. He got the inside scoop.
And Zook, I don't know if you're still here. If you want me to cut any of that out, I will. I probably should have asked you that before, but
damn, that's crazy.
Man,
that's crazy.
Soto, Amet, Trouba off my favorite hockey team within the span of days. Who got it better than me?
I mean, Rangers still got their issues, but I don't care right now.
Oh, who gives a flying fuck about the Rangers?
Hey, listen, if me having to watch Ryan Lindgren today meant Juan Soto signing a contract with the Mets, hey, I'll do that shit 100 times over.
Christian Scott just tweeted. Man, it's been unreal. Like, I don't care how biased it sounds. It's true what I said at the top of the show here. No fan base deserves this more than us. The shit we've had to deal with. Yankee fans constantly clowning us, being the punchline of the MLB for decades.
Cohen delivered.
We really got him, man. We have one of the best players in baseball.
One of the jerseys going on sale.
I have to make a trip to Citi Field now. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna make the trip.
We will be there. We will be there.
If you want to go with me, you can.
We just gotta pick a date.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off air, obviously. But I'm a man of my word. I will head to Citi Field for that sale that they're doing. Let me see when that sale ends, because I made a promise. I got to deliver.
Hey, listen, semester's over. I got a bunch of free time now.
Let's see, saved.
Or
Oh,
almost
it's all
over.
of December.
Oh.
Perfect. Get the Juan Soto jerseys in. I'll head on down to City Field.
Hey, man.
Get my 20% off.
I hope January 25th for that fanfare. I hope he's there. I really hope he's there.
Oh my, yeah, we bought the tickets for this reason. We bought the
We
tickets
know.
for this reason.
Oh, yeah, we know. We know.
As even though you had the confidence the whole way through and I didn't, clearly, but I mean, we bought those tickets with the intention of Juan Soto being there, and now where's the fanfare? That's at Citi Field. I'm not sure if they have tickets available still, but and yeah, I don't care how much tickets are.
I don't care. I'll pay whatever.
I will be paying. I will be going. Their season ticket sales are about to go up the roof.
I know we got to save up for a certain event in May, but yeah. There will be specific funds put on the side for opening day in a Soto jersey.
Did you see the clip Soto's brother just put on his Instagram?
No, I gotta see.
He put a clip of them celebrating him signing with the Mets.
What's his brother's?
I retweeted. Someone put it on Twitter.
Okay.
This is the closest thing to a World Series without them winning a World Series, man.
And now with him, sky's the limit. I mean, listen, of course, you got to respect the Dodgers, but...
Oh, no, Blake trying to just extend it with the Dodgers. Oh, no.
No.
Not sure what we're going to do now. That
2 years,
ruined my mood.
2 years, $22 million. How much of that is deferred?
22. But I wanted to fit in tonight. Also, I don't know if you saw this, but this is the anniversary, too, of Barry Bonds signing with the Giants. I'm not saying there's a correlation, but maybe there's a correlation. Although I did say earlier in the day, I'm like, surely that means he signs today, right? And he signed. And yeah, we saw that the Yankees offer that much, but he wanted to be here.
You know, it's a shame that... What do I do with my 22 Brett Beatty jersey now?
You get Beatty off?
No, I don't think you could take that off. I think I gotta get a whole new jersey, but whatever. It's worth it.
No, yeah, you probably can't, but
it's worth it.
This is wild.
King Cohen. Sound the trumpets.
Donovan Mitchell FaceTimed him.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my god.
Maybe
he wanted to be here, man. I thought maybe not, but he wanted to be here. I hate what Louis just tweeted. I hate that we have to wait until like March, April for this. I need it now. I need baseball back more than anything in my fucking life.
That's all right. We'll see him in spring training.
I
Get some nice little reps.
Could tell you right now, I have never considered going to spring training in my life until this year. Could tell you right now, I'm at the very least going to consider it.
And he should definitely do his since the winter meetings start tomorrow. I mean, I'm sure he'll probably be there for a press conference.
Jose Siri, change that jersey number.
Now we got 2 outfielders with initials of JS in the outfield. Crazy. The only type of free agent signing that could possibly top this, for my teams at least, is McDavid signing with the Rangers. Other than that, this is number one, without a doubt. Oh, man. This photo, it came to life.
I feel bad for the Yankee fans that like are respectful to me right now, that I'm like just dunking on the fan base, because I don't mean it towards the Yankee fans that are like not assholes, but the ones who were talking their mouths off and just didn't shut the fuck up, they are the ones that deserve to be getting clowned and mocked heavily right now.
Hey, this is why I always have my own personal rule I follow. I don't talk shit unless my team is actually winning something. So I can't get nothing thrown back at me. I always stay cool, composed, have respect. Then if the time comes, then the dunking could happen. But until then, we stay quiet and enjoy our victories in silence.
I can't even do that. I'm so happy for all the fucking Yankee fans that just didn't shut up. Forget just winning for a second. For all the ones that just thought the Mets had no chance and, oh, you would never go to the Mets. You look really freaking dumb right now. You look really stupid. Oh my god, my family's gonna hate me. They're all Yankee fans. They're going to hate me. I am going to be insufferable.
Hey, Christmas time's coming up, so enjoy it.
Oh man, they're gonna hate me. I will be rocking a Juan Soto jersey on Christmas.
And listen, they did it to you last year when they traded for him.
Oh, it's gonna be great too, because when they got Stanton, I had to hear all about how, oh, we got Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton together now and all that other shit. And the best part about this too is that they gave up assets for just 1 year where they didn't even win. Oh, it's beautiful. And he actually, I don't know what the best part is. Is it him leaving, or basically leaving money on the table? I mean, $5 million is not a lot with how much he's making anyway, but I don't know what the best part about this is. Oh, I'm going to be so insufferable, though. I am going to be so annoying for so long.
Now, I'll tell you what, the thing that got Soto here was not it was, what's it called? It was Frankie Montas, it was Jose Siri, and it was Clay Holmes was the final piece. They brought his best friend over. The power of friendship prevails.
And it couldn't have been done without,
of course, the man in the seats.
I really have to get the blue sweater picture up as well.
You gotta get
Steve earned his right to have the picture on the program.
You gotta get the shaking hands one too.
Oh, I'm gonna do that right now. This is going to... Steve earned his right to get a spot saved on the program now.
Listen, I don't care how expensive parking is, how expensive the Philly cheesesteaks are, how expensive the twisted teas are.
Oh my god, those twisted teas are gonna fucking go wild now. Oh, there we go.
So shaking the hand. You know it's gonna be a better handshake though when Soto and Lindor are shaking their hands. seeing him and Lindor hit back to back, and then Vientos behind him, and then Pete. Because I'm confident now Pete's coming back. I'm sure that was probably part of the deal too, that Pete's coming back.
Oh, I think he's for sure coming back.
Pete's coming back, and then if Alvey stays healthy, and his power comes in.
Oh my God, Frank the Tank retweeted a Mike Puma tweet from 2019. Jeff Wilpon on the Mets not pursuing Harper Machado. I don't know how many teams have 230 million players, he said, referring to Cespedes. Oh my God. Did you see the athletes logo neon Soto shuffle?
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
fucking
nasty.
God.
That's nasty.
I need that on a shirt now.
Him grabbing his crotch.
Oh my God.
Never been more happy to see a guy grabbing his crotch. No
Dude,
pause.
no pause at all. This is... I'm so happy to watch him grab his crotch at least 50 times a game.
Oh God. Can't wait to listen to WF again tomorrow and hear all the calls. That's gonna be legendary.
Cutter's having a field day right now, too.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
I always tell the fan base Mets always get the last laugh with these kind of signings. Reminds me of Curtis Granderson. Then they got David. I mean, this is Curtis Granderson on a million steroids. And I would love Brady Tkachuk to be a Ranger, but this does not. Brady signing with the Rangers does not come close to this.
I mean, Curtis Granderson was a good Met though. Like,
he was a great Met.
Let's not act like that contract was bad.
He was
a very good
I should
Met.
say he was. I'm not saying he was bad. No. I'm just saying this is like.
Well, no. But I was talking about with the comment though.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Because I'm like, yeah, the David Wright thing didn't work out because of the injuries, but the Curtis Granderson contract was a good contract. He was a very good Met.
Oh, you're offering us
free on the LIRR.
We'll contact you, Dave, when we're going to Citi Field. I will take you up on that offer. I will definitely take you up on that offer because this is a jersey that I want to be in Citi Field purchasing. And I agree. I think Alonso's coming back. Yeah. I mean, that I think had to be part of the deal. I mean, especially if those reports are true that there were a little bit of questions of who's going to hit behind Soto. I think if they promise that they're going to at least make an effort, because obviously there's only so much they could do. Like Pete has the say, but I think they're going to make an effort for sure to keep Pete around, because if you have in your top four some combination, I would imagine it's going to be in this exact order: Lindor, Soto, Vientos, Alonso. I think, man, that would be nuts. And you still have Brandon Nimmo, who's going to be in the mix. Maybe they're going to sign another bat there too.
I mean, right now, in terms of if you look at the positional alignment, catching, you got Alvey. First base probably will be Pete. Second base, question mark. We'll see what happens. Shortstop, of course, the captain, Lindor. Third, Vientos. Left field, Nimmo. Center field, Siri or Tyrone Taylor, whatever you want to go. And right field, Soto. And then DH, we'll see. So basically, besides Pete, because that's obviously not a guarantee, but right now you got 3 holes in your lineup. But yeah. Obviously, still have some work to do. in terms of starting pitching wise,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and whatever else they got to do in the bullpen. But yeah,
This is again, you have the foundation now. You have the foundation. This is what he's here for. And hopefully for the full 15 years, it would suck a lot if he opted out after the 5. But I genuinely don't believe he will, because if you look at the free agent class coming up over the next few years, the only reason I could see him opting out is if, one, the Mets are like a tire fire, which I don't think there's a world that happens. But the only other way is if another player tops him in value, in contract value. And
that's gonna be hard.
That's going to be very hard. I don't know who is coming up within the next 5 years that could even, compete to that level of getting a contract. Because if you look at the guys that are even comparable to that level, they're all signed. Ohtani signed. You have Betts who signed. Judge is signed. And
But it's even like, and I'll let you finish your point. Actually, no. Go ahead, finish your point, then I'll say.
No, I was gonna pull up a comment that's unrelated a bit. So just go ahead.
No. Well, I was gonna say what also helps Soto in this case is because he hit free agency so early at 26 years old. Guys like that don't hit free agency. I mean, like next year, Kyle Tucker's hitting free agency, but he's 29. Like, he's not getting anywhere near that contract. And Kyle Tucker's a very good player. Like, I would love him on the Mets, but. I just don't see it. I mean, obviously Ohtani did it just because he was just such a unique case with him both hitting and pitching at an elite level. And then, like I said, so the reason why Soto got this much is 1, 26 years old. Guys don't hit free agency that early, and 2, I mean, just because the teams are willing to go that high in terms of bidding. Like I don't imagine anyone else bidding that high for anyone else, but we'll see. We'll see, because you can never say never, I guess.
I'm looking right now. The best free agent next offseason is probably Vlad Jr. He's not getting that type of money.
Yeah, him and Kyle Tucker are the top 2 next year.
2027, there's like literally no top free agent, because the only guy that would even be a top free agent would be Ronald Acuna Jr., but there's no way they're declining that club option.
Oh, no.
Like, that would be beyond moronic. There's no top free agent in 2027. You go to 2028. The top free agents are mostly pitchers. Zach Wheeler, but he's up there in age. Jacob deGrom with a club option, which I'd imagine they decline that because I don't envision him making $20 million. Outside of that, again, really not a lot there. I mean, I'm scrolling through to see, but yeah, another club option for Acuna, which literally the only reason he would hit the market is if something's going like really bad with him with the injuries, to the point where it's like, all right, well, we can't keep you around because you're just always hurt. You go to 2029, Yordan Alvarez, he's a DH. He's not, I mean, obviously Ohtani DH for the year, but he's also going to pitch. Ronald Acuna Jr. is the only guy. He's going to be a UFA in 2029. He is the only guy you could argue that's going to top it. And even then, at age 31, no one's giving him that type of deal.
No.
That's at least my opinion. I could be wrong. And maybe the opt-out's for another reason, but I don't see him opting out. But either way, that's 5 years from now, this problem. And if they're winning chips left and right, I don't think he is going to give a fuck, and I think he's going to stay for sure. And this is a Mark Williams layup here. Get the hoop with this one.
Oh yeah,
I have the GIF ready. Get the hoop, because the Mets are easily a attractive destination now.
Listen, at least like we were saying over the last couple streams we did, that the Mets had that foundation now set where you had owner Cohen, Pobo, Stearns, manager Mendoza, captain Lindor, and then that big superstar addition in free agency. And now we nicely place Juan Soto into that bracket. You got those 5 pillars. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're absolutely a destination. And I you know what? Even if you were to opt out, there's no way Cohen would not bring him back. I don't see it.
Yeah,
I mean,
at that point, you just open
I
the
know the
checkbook
Yankees.
again.
What?
At that point, you just open the checkbook again.
Yeah. So he's gonna be here for the rest of his career. I got no doubt. Oh yeah, that first home run into the Coca-Cola corner. And Soto drives one deep right field. And it's out of here.
We have confirmation with Andy Martino what changed. So the Yankees were in the lead for Soto through the whole process, through the weekend and late afternoon. Today, Steve Cohen came from the top rope very late and got it done.
Hey, like
King
I said,
Cohen. I'll say it now.
King Cohen.
He
Right here.
earned the right.
You can never take that crown away from him. That's his now.
He earned the King Cohen label. He finally earned it. It took a bit for me to get there, but he earned the title King Cohen now. I think Manaea is definitely in play still. I definitely think Manaea is in play. I mean, they have to obviously still add another starter. We heard rumors. I don't even remember if it was earlier today. Yesterday, whenever the days are blending together about how the Mets are like in on Evaldi and
Bueller.
all these others. Yeah, Bueller, and there's one other starter I'm
Yeah,
forgetting.
it was they were looking at your guy up Nick Pivetta. They were looking at too.
Yeah, that was the last guy. So they're gonna land one of these guys, and I know that none of them scream ace material, but when you have the pitching staff that did what they did last year, and now an offense that's going to just rake and just be a pain in the ass to go against, man.
Now, if they're gonna make a trade where they're trading top prospects, the two guys that I really want, it's either one Crochet, obviously, or Devin Williams, and solidify that bullpen, or you get that big time ace.
I think now you have to at least entertain the conversation about Crochet more, because if Soto's here for the next 15 years, then I don't see a world why you can't move one of your top prospects.
Oh yeah,
because the idea is that one of these guys was probably going to have to move, especially from the infield to center field. You have Drew Gilbert still out there, and you have a DH spot to utilize, but I envision Vientos maybe being there one day, or Clifford. You have a lot of pieces now to where you could move some guys. The only thing that worries me is that apparently the White Sox called the Phillies. I saw this report earlier that they called the Phillies and tried to get Bohm and one of their top prospects, Justin Crawford, for him. So I don't know if that means they'd have to give up more, because Bohm's obviously a proven player, even though, he's not that great. But I don't know how much it would cost, but you have a lot of expendable prospects now. That's something that you could.
Hey man, if they're looking for a guy who could play third base at the major league level, we have a guy who's got to give up number 22, so he's all available right now. But yeah, I mean, and even with the thing with Crochet's, same thing like Soto, he's 26 years old, and you lock him up too on a long-term deal, like, obviously it's not gonna be 15 years, but if you could lock him up to like 8 years or something like that. And then the bullpen, I'm not really worried about, because Stearns has got that covered.
Yeah, we know that the man in the seats will deliver a bullpen. You ask for a bullpen, he'll deliver a bullpen. man. And yeah, they gotta sign Pete. They for sure have to sign Pete. And I think they will.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I am going to be the next week and a half, it's just going to be watching Juan Soto highlights non-stop for me. Holy shit.
Well, the next podcast should be pretty fun. Pointing out who we go after now, but yeah.
Yeah, now we don't have our Juan Soto talk every episode, but we're going to have to find some new material. But, I mean, I can tell you right now, I don't care because we got him, and it would have been a giant kick in the balls if we were talking about him for weeks just for him to not be here. I need to see if Fangraphs updated the depth chart. No, they didn't yet. That would have been so fucking... That would have been hot. Wow. A WRC plus last year of 180. How stupid is that? How fucking dumb is that?
Sounds really sexy.
The guy's a negative defender, but still had an 8 wins above replacement last year. Like, how stupid is this? This guy's on our team
Now,
now.
wow.
Wow.
I mean, we're pretty much assuming that because they have in Soto, Nimmo, Siri, and Taylor. I mean, Marte's gone. He's gone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the only thing I could think of is what Frank mentioned on Mets Weekly, where
DH him.
You DH him, and if he's really that bad, it's like Robinson Cano where you cut him. But I still, I don't want to even run that chance. I'd rather just move on from Marte now. It's kind of like the Rangers with the Trouba thing and Lindgren, where it's like just move on from the guy now instead of wasting time throughout the season. Like just move on and get your value now where you can on the free agent market instead of having to run into a pickle where you're trading for someone. The best case scenario is that you have enough depth or you have someone thriving in the minor leagues that could come up and then you just cut Marte on the spot and that's your DH, whether it's a Clifford or, Vientos ends up DHing and you have one of the infield prospects come up and play third base. You got a lot of options though. Oh, here we go. Ken Rosenthal. This is huge. Mets can void Soto's opt-out after 5 years by escalating his annual average value from $51 million to $55 over the last 10 years.
Awesome.
So he's a Met for life.
Yeah, he's good. We're
Met
good
for life. We don't have to worry about it at all.
Yeah, we're good.
That makes me feel a lot less stressful. He's a Met for life. He's all ours.
That just made me even...
That made me
feeling certain ways.
Because I'm not going to lie to you. For a second, it was in the back of my mind that what if that did happen? But now we don't have to worry about it because if it's just giving him $55 million for the AAV for the rest of the contract, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. So that means he's going to opt out, but it's like the Garrett Cole one this offseason where Garrett Cole opted out and he just got the extra money. Oh, if anyone thinks I give a flying fuck about the Rangers for the next 15 years now, no. I'm not going to give a fuck. Mets baseball has officially moved to the priority.
So really, if you look at it, because they're going to increase that money, they're going to increase the AAV. So really, when you look at it, it's an $815 million deal. Yeah, 815.
Yeah. So they pretty much did go to 800 without
100.
officially going there.
$815 million. Oh my god.
Get the group chat change I just made.
It's still the hate club, but
Oh, I don't. We don't care about the Rangers though. No,
yeah,
I
know.
don't even watch hockey. I don't know what hockey is.
What is hockey?
Do you think we are re-signing? Like I said before, yeah, I think that Pete comes back. I'm not as confident about Mania, but I do think Pete is going to come back long term.
I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Best sleep I'm gonna ever have in years. Walking on down City Field and getting my Juan Soto jersey.
Let's see how much this tweet pisses people off. I just said I don't have to care about the Igor contract anymore. Mets ball is gonna save me for the next decade and a half. Stay safe though. I freaking am not going to want to at all, but I'm still gonna do it, obviously. But I could tell you right now, I mean, they just moved down the order of priority easily. Playoffs, I'll watch them over the Mets, but that's about the extent of it. But every single night, dialed in the first pitch. There's, I'm definitely gonna be watching. Like this now became a thing where the Mets are going to be. I will DVR the games and watch them in full instead of doing just box score watching for the games that I missed. They have become I need to watch all 162.
Can't wait for the videos of Soto pulling up the Port St. Lucie for that. So all that's gotta be left to do now is just finish this off season and then officially give Lindor the captaincy, and then we're ready to roll. We are ready to roll. Did we play the Stu Finer clip yet?
Do I have that saved? I think I did.
My dick is so hard right now, I'm never gonna need Viagra.
Pretty accurate. Pretty
So
accurate.
true.
Not gonna be need to make any more trots over to CVS anymore.
Oh my god. I cannot wait to see the reaction at Yankee Stadium.
Oh,
when
he's gonna get
steps up
booed.
to bat for the first time. I want to go. I want to get tickets to that. That's gonna be so fucking funny. That's gonna be a movie. I will be there giving him the biggest standing ovation ever. I think as Met fans, we have to make our presence felt for that series
You have to invade Yankee Stadium.
We have to. For Juan Soto now, doing us a favor, we have to invade that stadium and give this man the ovation that he deserves in that building. Because, he's going to hear it. He's going to get the fact that it was that close and he chose them. Because if it was a wide margin, Yankee fans wouldn't care. But
5 million, yeah.
Holy shit, 5 million. He's gonna need a police escort out of the building. Holy fuck, he's gonna get killed.
Hey, don't worry. I'll put my body on the line for Soto.
He's gonna have to go through me, you,
Niko,
everyone, every Met fan. He's gonna need a police escort out of the building though when he goes to Yankee Stadium. Oh my god, that's gonna be a movie. When he's in right field for the first time, those fucking bleacher fans.
Bleachers.
They're gonna be chucking beer cans at him. Oh my god. I want to know the amount of ejections that are gonna happen from fans in that stadium that day. The first day, or even just the entire series. That it's gonna be fucking funny. It's gonna be electric. Oh my god. Yeah, make sure I get out of that stadium alive. Yeah, I mean, if they want to take me down, fine. Don't take down Juan Soto though.
I mean, listen to this stat. Juan Soto, in 35 career games at Citi Field, has a 1.175 OPS.
Stupid. Just stupid. And this guy plays here now. Oh my god. I mean, I hope this ends up being the case that there's more Met fans in the building. I think we owe it to him to go out. I mean, I'm gonna at least, I will make my promise here. I'm gonna at least, as long as I have nothing going on in my life during that time, I am making a promise that I will go out to Yankee Stadium for that first trip where Juan Soto plays there, and I will be giving him a standing O the entire night. You guys have my promise on that one. This is the thing. We've been fantasizing about this for years, man. Like back to Washington days when he posted that picture in front of the Apple. We were wanting this.
I mean, this is why I always felt that they were gonna go get him, because 2022 they wanted to trade for him, but and they offered a big time package to get him too. I mean, they offered Vientos, Alvarez, Beatty from the reported package, and Mike Rizzo and the Nationals said no. He went to San Diego, got traded over to the Yankees, and whenever Cohen wants somebody, he gets them. Whether it's a piece of art, whether it was David Stearns last year, and now Juan Soto, whenever he wants something, he goes and gets it. And now he's proven that, and now he's just shown it again. And yeah, there is no doubt that Steve Cohen is that owner now. No one can ever say a bad thing about him ever again, because he delivered.
Oh yeah, I'm never saying a bad word about him again now. That I could tell you. Jeff Passan just dropped the article. Oh my god. Largest contract in sports history. Juan Soto. I feel so bad for people that are following me on every social media. I'm going to be so annoying.
Did you get a reaction from your family members? Did they say anything?
No, just my brother, which I can't say on air what his reaction was, because he was not happy one bit. But I really want to see if I could find. I want to see the comments so badly on his Instagram. We got one Yankee fan, softest thing I've ever seen. Enjoy that losing franchise, and spelt losing wrong, spelt it with 2 O's when it's 1 O Yankee fans. I know that the IQ's a little bit. No respect for you. What a shame. Juan sold out to the Mets. Sold out, but I thought that the Yankees were the big brother. What do you mean sold out? How are you selling out to the little brother? That's interesting. I don't know how that's possible, how you could sell out to the little brother, but money hungry. Enjoy never competing for a World Series ever again. I don't know what to tell you, but the Mets actually took the Dodgers to more games without Juan Soto than you guys did with Juan Soto, and now Juan Soto's here, and they're gonna potentially beat the Dodgers. I hate you. Wow. All right. I want to see like a really vile comment.
If you scroll far enough.
Here we go. You're fucking dead to me. You smell. Ooh. That one must have hurt. That probably hurt Soto the most.
He actually smells pretty nice to me. I can't lie.
That must have hurt so badly for him to read the "you smell" comment. That one would send me, man.
I don't know. Soto smells pretty nice to me. And
my entire family is Yankee fans, Dave. I'm the only Met fan. Oh, here are the snake emojis. I was waiting for that. Bum. I can't believe you. Celsius sucks. Weak ass move. No one likes you. Money hungry, boy. Good luck with them. Booty, Mets.
I don't know. I don't know about the not liking him part. I mean, I like him a lot. You like him a lot.
The sellout comments though on this are crazy. I'm still very curious how it's possible to sell out to the little brother franchise. I'm trying to understand how that happens. Do you understand? Because I can't figure that one out.
I mean, if you wanted this, I mean, listen, if he left $50 million on the table, then cool. Like, fine, whatever, say that. But, bro, don't. He left $5 million on the table. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, he just wanted to come here more, and our owner was willing to commit more than your owner. Like, that's just how it is.
One word: greed. I hate you. You're dead to me. I hate you so much. Tear your ACL. I hope you rot. You definitely smell. That one's even worse than the you smell one. Damn. Absolute sellout. Was it the money, bro? Bum. Good luck losing with the Mets, which a lot of Yankee fans just don't know how to spell losing, apparently. You're never gonna get a ring. Yeah, the snake emojis are my favorite.
Marte just welcomed Soto with the Dominican jersey on.
It's gonna be hard to move him after this. I hate telling good people bad news, but
Sorry, Starling. Oh God, the Mets Muse picture with Juan Soto in it. Will Juan Soto become the first MVP in New York Mets history? Possibly. Possibly.
oh, here we go. We got this person who rebranded their account to Juan Soto Hater. Year 1, torn Achilles. Year 2, torn ACL. Year 3, broken wrists. Year 4, both UCLs torn. Year 5, ruptured hamstring. Year 6, broken kneecaps. Year 7, lost eyeball. Year 8, broken ankle. Year 9, fractured skull. Year 10, broken spine. Year 11, AIDS. Okay. Year 12, muscular injury. Year 13, heart disease. Year 14, stroke. Year 15, tuberculosis. Wow, not good is all I could say to that one. Precious Achua just tweeted too. Love it.
Gotta love Precious.
All right. I really want to stay live, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to wrap this up. But I could tell you right now, we will be live again very soon. We'll be live at some point during this week to talk more about this when we're off of the high, because we could just keep talking about this all night long, honestly, and not get tired of it. We will, once we're down from this high, which it might take us longer than a week, maybe even like a month, but we'll try to give you a little bit more of an in-depth live stream talking about just Juan Soto, where he's going to fit and everything. This was more just about giving our reaction and giving our excitement and everything. But Juan Soto is a New York Met for the next 15 years. We deserve this, Met fans. We deserve this. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Let's fucking go, Mets.